So because I keep on doing videos. TRVL, I did a nice long video yesterday about how we're in underneath a resistance area, and as you can see, the price is starting to pull back. I mean, I'm not creating the move. I'm just highlighting where we are, and I guess people can trade that. They can kind of do what they want to do with that information. I'm not really telling people what to do at all. Yeah. And actually, the one thing I have told people to do is you have to use money that you don't care about, and you should always scale in and scale out at the right time. That's all I've said. Yeah. But the most important thing is to use money that you don't use. And I don't actually recommend leverage. Most people who use leverage lose money. And the good thing about these tokens, either Quantex or TRVL, is you can't leverage. Yeah. So personally, I would like to leverage. But in a sense, it's a good thing because it means that people won't get burnt by the market liquidating their positions because they don't really know how to use leverage. Most people have no idea how to use leverage, and actually the correct way of using leverage is to reflect value that you keep offline. Yeah, I don't know if people understand that, but you'll have, say you have a certain amount of Bitcoin in your offline wallet, and you'll use leverage to reflect that value. So you'll have, let's say you have $10,000 worth of Bitcoin in your offline wallet. Then what you'll do is you'll put $1,000 worth of Bitcoin on your exchange account, and then you'll use a 10x leverage. And so with that $1,000, you can trade your whole account. That's how you use leverage. Yeah. So it's you're just trying to reflect value that isn't located on a centralized exchange. Most people think leverage is just to try and grind more money, and that's why people fail, because that's not what it's for, and then they over leverage. So without really understanding how it works, they'll go up 25x or 50x on their whole account, and they'll get wiped out. And that's usually what happens with high leverage, is that the bots on exchanges, centralized exchanges, are trying to just liquidate high leverage accounts. If you use a cross margin account using like a low leverage, like a 2 or 3x, you'll probably be safe. You're probably safe. Yeah, because bots just can't reach your liquidation point. Anyway, so TRVL was talking about yesterday how we were kind of underneath a higher time frame point of confluence of where there's potential resistance. We're getting a little bit of a pullback yesterday and today. You can see that. But generally speaking, I still think this is quite bullish. It's not a crazy pullback. I think there's a big air of anticipation of what's to come. And I think as a result, it's similar to Quantex, isn't it? It's similar to Quantex, isn't it? Oh, I'm just oh. You sent me this. Right, I'll have a look at that. It's similar to Quantex in the sense that you've got the community. They're quite convinced and quite bullish about their token, and they're not really willing to sell. They're just trying to accumulate more, etc. The difference between TRVL and other tokens is that we're already in bullish market structure. It's really important that I emphasize that. Yeah. And in this context, we've put in a higher high there. This is the higher low here. As long as we don't take out the low, this can go all the way down, but still we're in bullish market structure. So that's a point to note. We've confirmed bullish change in market structure. The downtrend is over. I've shown this before. I've shown this many times before. Let me show you again. Brush strokes. I call it brush strokes. This is a 3-day chart. That was our downtrend, and look, we've snapped out of it. You see that? If I inverse that, what does that look like to you? You see that? That was your downtrend, and we had a little head and shoulders pattern here with a rising neckline, and we've broken out of it. Kind of similar to any one of these moves up here. You know, you had some kind of neckline or something, and we broke out of it. We broke out of it, and in the highs here, look what's happened. We've broken out of it. On the higher time frame, it does look like this is the inverse. It does look like some kind of rounding top, or potentially a head and shoulders, or a triple bottom. Obviously this is the inverse, but this actually gives you good context, doesn't it? Like, look at this. Would you buy this? Assuming this was the right way around, would you buy that? No, you probably wouldn't. Yeah. If anyone was looking to buy this, where would they do it? Now that we're breaking down, look, it looks like we're breaking down, doesn't it? You wouldn't just aggressively buy this, would you? Here, if this was the correct way. Yeah, just think to yourselves, if this is a correct looking chart and you wanted to buy this token, you're really bullish on this token, this is looking, would you buy that token now here? You probably wouldn't, would you? Where would you buy it? You'd be looking to buy at the lows here, or you'd be looking to see much lower, like all the way down here. If there was a measured move on some kind of breakout, that's kind of where you'd be looking to pick up this token. So it's just a reverse, isn't it? It's just a reverse. So in the same sense, would you sell here? Probably not. You probably wouldn't be looking to sell here. It's probably the wrong place to sell, because you've broken the downtrend and now the price looks like it wants to go up. It looks like it wants to go up. So what we're seeing now it's just the normal movement of the market, going up and down in waves. Yeah, but generally speaking, I would say that we've broken this downtrend, and we're just consolidating. Now, doesn't mean the price can't fluctuate. You're talking about a very low liquid token, which can move quite a lot with low volume. Yeah, so we can move down 12 pence. You'll see your portfolio go down 12%, and the only volume that's happened is maybe $50,000 or $100,000. Yeah, so that's kind of scary for a lot of people, because they think that it's illiquid. But of course it's illiquid. It's illiquid here because that's not the right place to buy. Once you come into the right place to buy, it stops being illiquid. It starts being liquid again. Yeah, so don't get too stressed out about illiquidity when it's not the right place to buy. But I wanted to have a look at these moving averages, and I was kind of having a look at them earlier on. I'm quite interested in them actually, so I'm just thinking about which chart to use. Probably this combined chart, and I'll go on a higher time frame, maybe a weekly time frame to begin with. And I've adjusted my moving averages. So we've got the same, we've got the EMA 21. So again, I was just kind of copying Benjamin Cohen's ideas, the 21 EMA and the weekly 20. They're the ones that he uses. And the EMA is the zigzag. The yellow line is the 50 simple moving average, and then the other one, this orange one, is the 20 simple moving average, right? And first look at the EMA. So it's quite interesting. Huh? So if I just hide these two, if you look at the EMA, when we're able to get back above it and flip it here, yeah, back in December, look what happened. We had a really nice rise up, didn't we? Yeah. And so I think that's one of the conditions for going up, based on what I'm seeing. Based on what I'm seeing, we need that to happen. And look what's happened here. Look what's happening here. The price is trying to flip this EMA into support, isn't it? It looks like it. It looks like we're in the same place here. It looks like we're trying to replicate what we did before. That's kind of what I'm seeing. We're slightly higher up. You see the level of the EMA before was lower than where we are now. So I think this is quite a good indicator to see what's going on a higher time frame. So I do like that. Huh? I think that's quite nice. If we start to form some kind of reaccumulation zone here, that would be quite nice to see. And then when you combine it with the SMA, now before the SMA was relatively flat, and here you see SMA is actually trying to turn around. So before, when it was trying to turn around, it was over here, and actually the price did try to find support on it. It did already, so we've already done it once here. You see that? Okay. Whereas before, it kind of lost it and it came back up, and it just couldn't get back down until it just trended up. And so I do see some similarity to what we've experienced in the past to what we're experiencing now on TRVL. And then obviously the other thing to note is that the 50 weekly moving average, a simple moving, it's just flat, isn't it? It's just flat. And it was flat before. It was flat here. It went down. And we had the golden cross. Price continued the rally. It fell. This is a death cross. It's interesting because when the death cross happened, that was probably the best time to buy. So they're very lagging, these golden crosses and death. But here in the golden cross is on the weekly time frame is quite lagging. It's quite laggy. And at the moment, what you see is that we're back above the EMA, we're back above the SMA, and we're just underneath the 50 moving average, kind of like I said, kind of like here or here. Yeah, but the price has shifted up a little bit. So potentially we're in a better situation than we were last year in December. And then obviously if you look at the different time frames, which one was it that I was looking at? So look at the 3-day time frame. If you see the 3-day time frame, you see we've actually cleared the 50 simple moving average, and we had to clear it in the past. Here we cleared it as well. So this is where we cleared it. Here we've cleared it, and now you've got these lower time frame moving averages kind of trending up. It is looking like the price is starting to shift. The momentum of the price is trying to shift. That's what I'm seeing on these time frames. The other one I wanted to look at was the 2-week one. I look at all of them actually. I don't discriminate. I don't really have a favorite. Actually, that's a lie. My favorite is the 50 simple moving average. Here you see the price looks like it's trying to get up. It's trying to get up. Here we're coming into a bit of resistance, as you can see. Let's have a look at the 2-week. It's kind of flattening out, isn't it? I think the momentum has flattened out. And it's really important for the momentum to flatten out, because you're looking at a token that's fallen significantly over a long period of time. And what you don't want is you don't want continued downward momentum. So in the context of what I'm seeing, if the price is able to get back above these areas, whether it's 5.5 or 4.4, whatever, then I think we're going to start seeing a little bit of a change in shift and higher time frame momentum. It's still flat, yeah, but you have to flatten momentum before it can actually go up. So I'm not seeing anything too scary. I'm not like scared of the momentum now. I'm kind of looking at it and going, oh, that's really nice. Look a nice bounce off the CMA, and it's just kind of trending up now. It's kind of slowly trending up. I would like to see more volume. That's the biggest concern that I have. I keep on talking about the volume, and I think the problem with the volume is the wider market. It's Bitcoin, it's the fundamentals of the world, it's the US elections, the uncertainty that brings. Is Trump going to win? I think he is. If anyone saw the the interview yesterday with Kamala on Fox News, I think you'll probably double down on your bet for Trump. But anyway, it's still a period of uncertainty, and obviously what's happening in the Middle East is having an impact on the wider part of crypto. So potentially that's why it gives us an opportunity to accumulate. I think as long as people stop selling, we'll be good, you know. So we had a little bit of selling. See that? 4 hours, the last 4 hours, a little bit increase in volume, a little bit of selling here. So we're getting a little bit of selling. This is decreasing volume, decreasing prices, a little bit of increase here, a little bit of selling here. But we're still bullish. We're still in bullish market structure. And so that's really good news. Let me have a look at the Telegram and see if there's anything interesting there. There it is. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is my property booking. I had a booking today. I had a booking yesterday as well, so I can gloat. No, I'm not really gloating there. See, look, it does work. Look, new booking processed. Had another booking today, new booking processed. So there's some bugs that I'm helping them with to resolve. That's why I've been toing and froing in the Telegram group, kind of looking for technical support, because there's a few bugs that we're ironing out. It's a continuous process, isn't it, to iron out bugs and to rectify them. So I've been helping them with that, but that's quite good. And then obviously the thing that Travis talked about yesterday was that Sky thing. Everyone can participate in this Sky trade, and actually you can earn TRVL just by doing some simple things. Yeah, so if you're interested to earning TRVL for doing nothing, just for a little bit of time, free TRVL, you can just go on and do this stuff and you can earn through it. And if anyone doesn't really know, yeah, definitely check this out. Like, honestly, it's like airdrops, but you have to just do some simple things. So first, sign up. Let me just log in on this other screen and then I can kind of show you. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. There it is. So you get in the rewards program, if you sign up, there's a tab. There's 3 tabs: travelers, operators, and rewards. You could just, it's for free. There's no cost. You sign up, it links it to your email, and you can grow the Dtravel ecosystem and earn TRVL. It's really easy. It's not really difficult to earn TRVL just for doing simple tasks. And there's a leaderboard, and based on people's points, they're given TRVL. That comes out of the community fund, right? So you can see there's a lot of participation. I think anyone who's watching should just do it. And there's like weekly quests. So these are the leaderboards. Let me go to community. It's called the Community Incentive Program. Let's have a look. So here, look. Let's have a look at all of them. Here, look. So I've done some of them. Promote Airbnb alternative blog post on X. Okay. And so you verify your X account, and then you just mention, just follow these instructions, yeah, basically. And you could just go through them, like Dtravel DAO booking IP posts. They're really easy to do. And you can, after you've verified your X account, you can like it, submit it, and you'll get some points. And then based on the leaderboards, you'll get TRVL. Yeah, and there's a little bit of competition to it, and there's all these like little quests. And I think everyone, if you're interested, you've got a little bit of time, you can be bothered, and you want to earn a little bit of TRVL just for doing nothing, just go through this. These are the kind of the weekly quests, I think, or twice per week. Look, post a meme, share a listing, educate and mention, all on X. This is Instagram. That's a TikTok video. Refer friends. That's unlimited. And then all of this stuff I've already done. Look, that's why it's all grayed out. And then what will happen is you'll get there's leaderboards. There's 3 leaderboards. The community leaderboard is just active tasks that people do in the community. At the moment, Harry Jacks is leading with 1,300 points. I see his posts on X all the time, so of course he's leading. I've been quite busy, so I haven't done so much as I could. I don't even know where I am. I'm here somewhere, probably at the bottom. I used to be at the top, but anyway, that's another story. I might not even be on page 1. So it's quite active. Oh, look, it's pretty active. And then this is quite interesting. This is a booking leaderboard. So if this is for the hosts. So when people process bookings, they get points. I guess I'm not there because I haven't completed any bookings since this launched. But I've got 2 bookings just yesterday and today. So hopefully when they process, I'll get some points from that. And then the other one, which is a really important one. Oops, where did I go? Is this one, this listing leaderboard. So the listing leaderboard is the most important one because you get most points by referring listings that come on board onto Dtravel. So if you refer someone your link and they actually put a listing on Dtravel, you'll get the most points, and that just grows our network, doesn't it? And that's the easiest way to grow points, by just going out and getting people, onboarding people onto Dtravel. There is a link somewhere. Where did it go? Was it here in the front page? Listings. Oh, there it is. So this is it. Look, listing incentive program contributes to listing growth in our new or high demand markets. So actually, what I really need to do is I need to go onto my YouTube, which I normally do, and I had a different link. I'll add it to my links here. That's kind of what so I'll add it to the. So I haven't done that yet. I had a different link before, but they've changed it. So so you get your own link, and then when you do pass your link out, you'll get points. Look, new market listing, 5,000 points. New market referral, 1,000. High demand city listing, 5,000 points. This is how you can get a lot of points just by growing the Dtravel network, and it's really easy to do. It's not hard. All right, so I think if anyone's interested, just get involved. That'll be really good for all of us. Right. Anyway, that's TRVL's daily update. I hope everyone enjoyed that, and if you did enjoy it, there's a like button. Share on X. Let's get the word out. Look at that. We get a little bit of a buy up now. I'm tempted to buy it. I'm tempted to just go market buy, bang, just buy that shit. I'm tempted. Just for fun. I do shit for fun, you know, sometimes. I'm just tempted. I don't really like to buy at market. I like to just put limit orders and absorb the price. But I do crazy things sometimes, you know, just for fun. Let's just do it for fun now. What's the daily looking like? I'm not fond of that daily candle, but who cares? Nope. Let's buy some TRVL. Why not? Oh, there's quite a lot of limit sell orders in the way. You can see what's going on. Some people have put some limit sell orders, but okay, push the price up a little bit. It's always fun to push the price up. That's my good deed for the day. Yeah, why not? Gonna push up a little bit more. Don't want the price to drop. We want the price to stay here, don't we? So we kind of keep the price up. We can keep the price up here. If everyone does this, keep the price here. That'll be good. and keep it above this value area, and just keep people from selling, you know, because people get more inclined to sell when the price drops. So if the price just goes sideways, no one's going to sell. In fact, they're going to keep on buying. They're going to keep on accumulating because people are dollar cost averaging in. So ideally, we want to keep the price here, let the moving averages turn, let the moving averages come, the momentum will carry us. All right, so that's TRVL. I hope